fates of both worlds, and in the end, Sparta sealed the demon emperor and the entire demon world. He decided to live in the human world where he falls in love with a woman named Eva, and the mix of their love, two demon hybrids were born, Dante and his twin brother Virgil. Sparta split his power into three, placing it within the souls of two swords and an amulet, with both brothers being given half of their father's perfect amulet and two swords that embody who their father is. For Dante, the rebellion, and Virgil, the Yamato. But when the demon emperor sends demons to get revenge on Sparta and his family, and Dante watches his mother be killed and his brother is nowhere to be found, he's going to kill every last one. Dante starts his own demon hunting shop called Devil May Cry and goes out and hunts for demons, with Dante slaying thousands, and is later hired by a mysterious woman named Trish to hunt the devil from his past. With Dante's hybrid blood boiling with immense power, Dante's mission: kill the demon emperor Mundus. In order to confront Mundus, Dante needs to harness the power of his father Sparta, who once sealed Mundus away. Dante has inherited some of Sparta's abilities, which he must fully awaken to become strong enough to face him. With the full might of Sparta's power being within the perfect amulet, he needs his brother's other half. With Dante in the past having three separate fights against his brother over the power of Sparta, Dante is able to find his brother once again and defeats him and gains both halves. And with the power of both becoming one, he gains a brand new sword. The sword wielded by his father, the demon sword Sparta. With Dante collecting multiple artifacts and now having the perfect amulet within his hands, he can now bridge the gap between the human and demon worlds and gain access to Mundus's realm, as these artifacts hold the key to the demon emperor's location. But when Dante enters Mundus's realm, it is revealed that Trish betrayed him and was working for Mundus the whole time. But even then, Dante still decided to save her, and his actions won her over. As Mundus is about to land his final attack, Trish pushes Dante out the way and gets hit with the full force of his power. Mundus pulls Dante into a different dimension and tells him that he can give him anything he's ever wanted. But Dante's rage is beyond measure. As his demon hybrid blood boils, a new power arises, gaining all the abilities of his father. And even taking his form, Dante transforms into Sparta. And now it's a rematch for all of history. The demon who sealed Mundus away has now returned to do it again. In the end, lightning strikes twice as Dante is able to competition. Anything up just for failure. Whole fight is really ended. You kid Goku would fire get him. It's the best. Goku from what do you call it? Actually, Diamond is not even, that's not, that's different. Not Diamond. What's it? Yeah, Goku when he was a little kid. We finally defeat Mundus, but it's not over. As Dante is about to leave, Mundus is revealed to be alive, shedding his angelic form and becoming the demon he always was. And since Dante is no longer in the demon world, his powers are now limited. But that's when Trish is revealed to be alive as well, as she lends Dante her strength. Both of them together are able to seal Mundus away for good. But when the council needs Dante's half-demon strength to power the savior, he has to become one. The Savior is an ultimate weapon created by the Order of the Sword, with the cult worshipping the demon Sparta as a god, and created the Savior as a part of their plan to conquer the demons and control the world. The Savior is a representation of their religious beliefs and a symbol of their power, and is yet defeated by the demon hunter, with Dante at this point being stronger than any opponent he's faced up to this point, putting him above demons like Nightmare, who created dimensions with his power alone, and even demons like Mundus and Argisax, who with their presence alone can merge the human world and the demon realm, with Argisax even causing paradoxes throughout the human realm and stopping time in certain areas. With Dante later
defeating an even stronger alternate version of Mundus with absolutely zero difficulty, and at this point has surpassed his father Sparta. Within this universe, every soul was stated in the game Devil May Cry Peak of Combat to have 9th dimensional form, meaning Dante at this point in his base form alone is complex multiversal. Reaching the events of Devil May Cry 5, Dante is assigned a job to kill the demon who came out of nowhere, but claiming to be the Demon King, Urizen, a demon who summoned the demonic tree known as Glypoth, which is an ancient tree that feeds on the blood of humanity, with this tree causing a demon infestation throughout the entire city with only one being able to stop it, with Dante at this point being the strongest. Yet when they arrive to face this new Demon King, they never expected this. Dante and the entire Devil May Cry crew gets absolutely destroyed by Urizen, and Urizen even shatters Dante's sword, the Rebellion, sending Dante into a coma.
1 month later, Dante wakes up next to his sword Sparta and is told that Nero has been trying his best to hold down the city, with Dante getting up to fight Urizen again. And as Dante is killing demons on the way back to face the Demon King, he ends back up at his old home. Dante reminisces about his past and remembers a battle between him and Virgil where Virgil stabbed his own sword through his chest. Then Dante gets an idea. If Sparta gave Virgil the Yamato that can separate man from devil, why did his father give him the Rebellion? Dante stabs himself with the broken Rebellion and merges both the power of the Rebellion and the demon sword Sparta together. And then a demonic presence fills the air, and we finally get to see Dante at his peak. Emerging from the darkness is a brand new transformation, Sin Devil triggered Dante, with his new form granting him a massive increase in strength and giving birth to his brand new sword, because Dante is no longer living in the shadow of his father, so the name is fitting, a new legendary devil sword, the Devil Sword Dante. Dante lands on the battlefield and is face to face with the Demon King with a new fire in his eyes. Dante's mission: defeat the Demon King Urizen. Dante and Urizen have a massive battle, and Dante is able to overpower him. However, Urizen retreats to claim the fruit that has sprouted at the top of the tree. Urizen will be almost unstoppable. Dante finds Urizen right before he's about to eat the fruit, and he knows this mysterious Demon King is his brother. Before these events, Virgil used his sword, the Yamato, to split his demon and human halves to become stronger, with V being his human side and Urizen being his demon side. Dante tells Urizen that their mother didn't abandon him when they were kids. She tried to save him until it killed her. But Urizen tells Dante he has no memories of this story or of this place, and all he's ever wanted was the power from this fruit. And with that, Urizen eats the fruit and begins to change. And now it's the battle for all of history, the battle of demons, the battle of brothers. Dante and Urizen fight, and in the end, Dante stands as the victor. But before Dante can finish him off, he lets V merge back with Urizen to become Virgil once again. And once both brothers are at full strength, both of them use their Sin Devil triggers to fight once again. But it's broken up by Nero with his true Devil trigger form, and he tells them that they still need to destroy the tree in the demon world,
Yeah, I was watching something. I just realized. Yeah. I was doing my math. Oh yeah, you could see that. I was fine. But anyways, yeah.
With Virgil and Dante going, they can never return again. And as the brothers are about to leave, Dante tells Nero that he has to protect this human world. Both brothers go into the demon world and fight to protect everything.
Overall, Dante would scale to complex multi with inaccessible speed.
In the end, Dante has come a long way since he watched his mother be killed by demons and now stands at the top, fighting for both worlds, just like his father. With Dante growing up to be a master in all forms, wielding powerful weapons that can tear apart space-times, and some that he just loves. Because a demon hybrid isn't something you see every day. I guess you can say he hit the jackpot.
Oh yeah, that's his catchphrase. Jackpot. Yeah.
Super Goku, a Saiyan warrior raised on Earth and proclaims he will be the strongest fighter in history. Being a low-class warrior with a power level of 2 to eventually reaching the states the gods themselves cannot reach, his potential to grow seems to have no limit, as he was able to defeat characters like Frieza, who had enough power to destroy planet Vegeta with one finger, with the planet having 10 times the amount of gravity of Earth, with the detonation being calced all the way up to dwarf star level, with Frieza in his second form being stated to have enough power to destroy the entire universe, with his third having powers esteemed to be from another dimension, with his final form being so powerful that he could survive the universal spirit bomb, which he survives with less than half of his power, with even the destruction of Namek being seen from a galactic range, with Goku surpassing Cell, who could destroy the entire solar system with a unidirectional beam that's been calced to galaxy level, with Cell himself being stated to have infinite and bottomless power and can bring about the end of the universe itself. Goku later defeating the personification of evil Majin Buu, who could destroy the entire universe in a poof and threaten to destroy the Grand Kai world, which is a multi-galactic planet with the energy required to destroy this, capable of obliterating the observable universe an octillion times over. This is where we believe Goku peaks, but after 13 years of Dragon Ball silence, what better way to reintroduce the power of Goku than to make him a god? Goku ends up fighting the god of destruction Beerus, which results in his defeat in only 2 blows, claiming even Vegito couldn't defeat him. As Goku wanted to test how far he's come, now he knows how far he still has to go. 5 pure-hearted Saiyans pour their energy into a 6th, and he will become a Super Saiyan God. Completing this ritual, history repeats itself.
Yeah, low key, they could have easily just even gotten more people and spammed. After this, they can even let's say MUR, they can easily just do the same thing. They have it. Him, Vegeta, and maybe Piccolo, Gohan, maybe even Goten. He just transform into the most powerful. Even Broly. They should give them their energy. He's gonna be overpowered. Probably stronger than
as a Super
Frieza.
Saiyan God is
Black Frieza.
Born once again. Gaining this power, he's able to contend with the god of destruction Beerus, with their attacks increasingly getting more devastating, as the old Kai and the narrator conclude that their punches have enough force to obliterate the entirety of Universe 7. With the Universe 7 macrocosm itself being an infinite construct housing multiple universal-sized realms, with the afterlife in particular being stated to have no concept of space and time, with concepts themselves being abstract from everything non-physical and non-mental, existing as the perfect version of all that is, and exist beyond infinite dimensions. Interestingly, as there's guys that state that the afterlife is an enlightened place, similar to Nirvana. Goku and Beerus were going to destroy all of this with their punches alone. However, Goku, being upset that this power isn't his, later absorbs the divine essence into his body, as he now has the power of a god all to himself. Goku trains with the angel Whis to achieve even greater heights, obtaining something new. As Frieza is resurrected once again and undergoing 4 months of intense training to finally defeat the hope of the universe. Goku shows him what happens when Super Saiyan God goes Super Saiyan. As the energy surrounds Goku, his aura doesn't turn red. It becomes calm and controlled, breaking out of its shell, producing a new color. Super Saiyan
Saiyan
Blue.
Blue.
With this, Goku's able to match Golden Frieza and is even able to hold out against him until his stamina runs out. Goku ends up fighting the identical counterpart of Universe 7 and faces off against the deadliest assassin in all of the multiverse, Hit. With Hit having an interesting
Bro, literally, how the fuck do you beat someone who basically is ahead of you? Like, how do you beat someone who's literally ahead of time for you? He literally, so like, it's basically, let's say I'm fighting someone who knows what's gonna happen. How do you fight someone who knows what's gonna happen? And how do you end up beating them somehow?
ability that allows him to store time and skip 2/10 of a second into the future. With Goku having almost no answer other than trying to predict where his next time skip will take him, as Goku is literally fighting someone moving into the future. Goku eventually powers up, claiming he was saving this technique for the rematch with the God of Destruction. Goku uses Kaioken times 10 to blitz and straight up overpower Hit's time skip, claiming his ability is useless no matter how far he pushes it. Goku later ends up fighting the corrupted version of himself, Goku Black, with Black having the ability to get exponentially stronger from fighting strong opponents, eventually fusing with Zamasu from the future timeline, becoming merged Zamasu. Goku, refusing to be defeated, ends up overpowering this Zamasu to the point where his power levels up to a place only Vegito could match. Getting hundreds of times stronger and pushing his Kaioken up to a times 20, he ends up fighting in a tournament of power against the strongest fighters in all of the multiverse. However, Goku is not the star of the show, as a new opponent with the power above the gods has arrived to ensure his universe's survival, with Supreme Kai stating that Jiren is stronger than anyone they faced up until now. This would include the previous merged Zamasu and Infinite Zamasu, who merged with Trunks' entire timeline, past, present, and future, becoming a multiversal timeline incarnate, and is possibly even stronger than Vegito Blue, who has statements himself being stronger than Beerus. Jiren is so strong that he's able to break out of Hit's
Vegito was not stronger than Beerus, bro. Beerus will probably one-shot him.
time cage, which ensnares movement, keeping you paralyzed in time, as Vado claims that Jiren's power has transcended time itself, stopping Super Saiyan God punches with one finger that's literally millions of times stronger than the ones he threw at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, as I previously stated, can obliterate the entire universe. Goku uses a Universe 7 Spirit Bomb in hopes of finally—
Yeah, that shit did not work. Beerus, Jiren, stay right there. Stay right there and let it come to him. That shit did not even do shit. Like imagine, you literally your strongest attack and your enemy does not get phased by it.
defeating this warrior. However, to everyone's surprise, it gets pushed back. Goku's going all out, giving it one final push with Kaioken times 20 Super Saiyan Blue. However, the mass energy output is too much as it condenses in one
and boom,
one spot.
It gets sent back to
Blue. However, the mass energy output is too much.
It got sent back to him. It was using his mind up there. Am I really LARPing this shit? I watched it. What did you feel like? I don't remember most of it. I remember it got sent back. I don't know how exactly. I forgot.
Much as it condenses.
We pushed him back to him. And that's when he got the energy. I think his body absorbed it.
In one spot as the spirit bomb collapses. Goku falls into his own attack as the multiverse watches on, with everyone believing this is the end. The entire infinite world of Void begins to shake under a tremendous power. Who could it be but the GOAT? Rising from the crater stands the mortal above the gods with a technique they cannot reach. Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. With this, he's able to close the gap between him and Jiren, pushing his Ultra Instinct even further against the fused warrior Kefla, who herself was stated that she could destroy the entire universe with one shot, with Goku claiming that he can sense no bottom to her power, as Whis remarks that Kefla is equal to, if not stronger than, a Universe 7 Spirit Bomb, with Goku putting this fusion on a t-shirt with a tone.
Yeah, sure, that's just sick. Went backward. That was surfing on her blouse. Came up and right in the face.
Hawk Kamehameha at point blank range. Goku being pushed to the limit again as the hope of his entire universe is on his back. Accessing Ultra Instinct for the final time against Jiren. When the silver glow leaves his eyes, the strongest in the multiverse will be decided. His final chance is now. Goku and Jiren clash, with Goku's Ultra Instinct improving, getting sharper and hitting harder, learning to combine his offense with his defense, closing his eyes and letting all emotions leave his mind, where now all he feels is his opponent in the fight, as he dives into a state even deeper than instinct. There he finds, as seemingly an entire galaxy has been manifested under his feet. Jiren throws the strongest attack in the tournament of power so far, claiming this is the end for Goku. As the attack reaches him, an angelic light forms around his body, and just like that, it's gone. Everyone looking on to see what's happened, as Jiren turns to see the strongest fighter in the multiverse holding his final attack, and then flicks it away, hitting Jiren before he can even react and obliterating him with a barrage of punches. Standing atop the stage is the technique of the angels in all its majesty, making the gods stand up in admiration. There can be no doubt, it is complete.
She's stronger than some of, what do you call it?
Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Goku with Mastered Ultra Instinct is able to completely outclass Jiren in every way, forcing him to have his own evolution as the final battle to decide the fate of everyone ensues. Jiren, in his frustration, fires an attack at the Universe 7 ring out to show Goku that trust can be destroyed as easily as it is gained, as Goku claims that he is no hero and does not do this for justice or anything like that, but those who hurts his friends. Goku.
Oh my days, that shit was actually sick.
Goku claims that he is no hero and does not do this for justice or anything like that, but those who hurts his friends.
Well,
Goku attacks Jiren, ferociously knocking Jiren out of his hidden power, and at the end of the day, Goku stands over Jiren as the victor, as even Jiren admitted defeat, with Goku standing alone as the pinnacle of power across the multiverse, the mortal who vowed to become the strongest. the mortal who surpassed the gods, the mortal who is the hope for all living things that cry out for peace, the man himself, Kakarot, Son Goku.
What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, go follow the TikTok for hop.
They really hope you know. This one
Is your guys the
mortal. At the end of the day, Goku stands over Jiren as the victor, as even Jiren admitted defeat, with Goku standing alone as the pinnacle of power across the multiverse. The mortal who vowed to become the strongest, the mortal who surpassed the gods, the mortal who is the hope for all living things that cry out for peace, the man himself, Kakarot, Son Goku.
What's up, guys?
Bro, this nigga said versus all the way just for him not to say it, not to say who wins or not. Like, what's like? Why did he compare? He's both comparing overpowered niggas versus semi-overpowered niggas, bro. Literally, it's like a coffin baby versus a nuclear bomb. Like, what? First, 2 nuclear bombs, but technically one's like a PELloyr versus the GOKU. I'm just waiting for the Dragon Ball to come out. That shit would be fun. Yeah, that's it for that. Also, low key tomorrow, I'm